Haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Bases are empty. One man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, David Price. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Up high, 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mike Schmidt will be next. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Schmidt. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Bonifacio is there, one away.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
At the plate, Brad Miller, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Griffey Jr. at second. Dozier is over at first with one away. Ready with the 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2. Line hard, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Ryan Hennigan, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Backhanded on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We are still scoreless. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Miller racing back, still going back, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. 1 out, nobody on. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Hannigan gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman, Tony Perez.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tony Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Two out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Chris Herman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Chris Herman.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Next up from New York, Lou Brock. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Price into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Russell has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Jake Lamb. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Third baseman, James Lamb.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 home. Ripped down the first base line. Onto the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. In is Joey Votto now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Popped him up. Perez is under it. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Gets him on the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
For the next, third baseman.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 54, Roberto Ozuna. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 5, Nick Hundley.
Standing in, Mike Schmidt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot down the first baseline. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking ball stays high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. And that's through for a hit. The throw to third. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back in standing. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cardinals claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jesse Hahn. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Shea Stadium this afternoon, 55,601. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.